Hey YouTubers, it's Classic G Body. So I got a couple of old snowblowers sitting here, and what I did was I actually picked these things up off of Craigslist. Obi, what's up? Want to go inside that car? It's my helper. So I picked these things up off of Craigslist, and something I like to do every spring, every fall or winter, is basically browse Craigslist and see what I can find in regards to just old snowblowers and lawnmowers. And it's amazing what you find that people have sitting around in their garage or their sheds. And both of these snowblowers are probably a good 10 to 15 years old each. And what happens is, people stop using them, they leave old gas in them, and what happens to old gas is it goes stale, it won't ignite anymore, and then the mower or the lawnmower doesn't start anymore. So I picked these things up, 20 bucks a piece. The guy actually had two of them. I was going to buy the one and he had another one. I said, I'll give you 20 bucks for that one as well. So 20 bucks a piece. You can do some quick work as far as flushing the fuel systems out, and just turn it a quick profit. You can probably sell for about 100 and 125 bucks a piece with minimal work. So what I mentioned was they have old gas in them. You can see that they both have old gas in them. They won't fire at all. So what I did was just a quick test just to see if they're even worth messing with. Obviously these are 2-cycle snowblowers, so you need good compression for a 2-cycle motor to run. And you just pull them, make sure they have plenty of compression, which they do. And the next thing you do is I put a little bit of gas in the back of the carburetor, and then I just see if they'll at least fire. If they fire, then they're worth looking into. If not, then they have a little bit more of a serious issue. So I put a little bit of gas in it a few minutes ago, so hopefully this thing will kick over and you can see what I mean. That one's not doing it. It did just a second ago. Let's see if this one will. That didn't work so well. Alright, well, I couldn't get these things to fire, so I shut the video camera off. I dumped a little bit of gas again in the back of each carburetor, and amazingly enough, the Bolins right here fired up and continued to run for about a minute and then stalled. So what I did was I looked in the gas tank and there wasn't much gas at all in it, so I put about a half a tank of fresh gas in it, and I'll show you what happened to that one in a second. The MTD here, I continued to dump gas into the carburetor a couple of times. It finally kicked. Once it finally did kick, I just continued to prime the shit out of it to force all that old fuel out of the carburetor. And this one, actually, I will show you that one in a second as well. So let me go ahead and show you what happened, and hopefully these things won't prove me wrong again. Run. Started up and stayed running. Zero work at all. So I got extremely lucky with that one, considering its age, and who knows how long these have both been sitting, because the guy I got these from said he bought the car and these were both sitting in the shed, so he doesn't even know how long they were sitting. So next is the MTD. Same deal with this one. It had a full tank of old gas in it, and I was able to pour gas into the engine and prime it and just force the old gas out of the bowl in the carburetor, and hopefully this one will fire back up. There it goes. So I got extremely lucky. This has hardly ever happened to me in regards to picking up some old mowers or snow blowers that have old gas in them and basically forcing the old gas through the carburetors, adding a little bit of fresh gas, and having these things fire up and run perfect. Usually they surge, they stall, they're hard starting, but I don't know. I just got lucky with this one. So there you go. Craigslist, 20 bucks a piece, and I'm going to probably list these for $125 each after I just wipe them down, get the dust off of them from sitting. And there you go. Go ahead and browse Craigslist, see what's out there, and you can turn yourself some quick profit.